Okay, so here's our latest little thing. So this is my girlfriend's son's cymbal pad from Yamaha, I think it's a DT Express or something, drum kit. So considering you twat these things with drumsticks all the time, they're really crappily constructed. So they've got this like brittle plastic sort of body, I suppose, with this rubber coating that you hit. And this plastic body thing has all these little standoffs moulded onto it, and they're really brittle and break off. So there ought to be 4 screws holding the whole thing together, but we only have 2 screws and standoffs remaining for the outer cover, and the circuit board is held on by 1 standoff of its own, and it sort of shares 2 that would also hold the cover on. As you can see, the wires also come adrift from this little piezo sensor, which is just some cheap Chinese made piece of crap. So first order of business, solder that wire back on, and we're going to try and, it's been previously repaired with epoxy and it hasn't really succeeded too well, so what we're going to try and do is melt some of the, I scraped out as much epoxy as I could from in these areas, and I'm going to sort of plastic weld the whole thing together. So I've got some hard black plastic here, and I'm going to strip it off. My god, this stuff's tough. Wow. This stuff is tough. Whoa. Yeah, so cut a strip of that black plastic to serve as a sort of filler rod. And on the floor here, I have a soldering station with a big fat iron on it. And the intention is that I'll sort of get off. I'll sort of weld additional plastic, fuse it to the body, fuse it to the bottom of the standoffs, and then just sort of fuse the whole thing together. That's the intention. Let's see if it works. So the first thing I'm going to try and do is just sort of melt away any remaining epoxy on the standoffs and make sure I know which standoff is which. So I'll just zoom you in, zoom you down. There we go. Okay, so first thing second, let's get these get this wire reconnected where it's supposed to be. Oh, okay. So ugly it is. strong it might be. So we've welded one standoff onto the body. Whoops. So the plastic's bonded to the standoff, the extra plastic I put on, but it hasn't bonded to the body. I don't know where that is. This is part metal. Oh, I think this bit's a metal plate. Okay, so we've finally done it. It's all bolted together. Oh, screwed together. Now we need to find out if it works. Okay, so now we've got to test our work. So I happen to have here a basic Roland electronic drum kit, which I've used to test. So here's our pad that we've just been working on. So let's unplug one of these Roland ones. It's working. So it's making a nice 808 type sound at the minute. Pretty cool. So I give that a plug in. And smash it with a stick. Yeah, so there we go. Bit of classic 808 for us. Let's try something different. When you get it right on the Yamaha logo, it makes a big noise, but anyway, it's working. To annoy everybody. I'll show you another way of testing these without a drum brain. If you're trying to work on one and you don't have a drum brain, but why would you be working on one? But there's another way you can test them. Hi, I've just repaired this. So you're probably going to see this video a bit arse about face. So I'll show you how I repaired this. It was repaired before and it was all falling apart again. We repaired it more effectively by plastic welding. And now I'm going to show you how to test the thing if you should find yourself wanting to test one of these without having an electronic drum kit with which to test it. Also in this video I tested this Yamaha DT Express drum pad with a Roland, I can't remember what it is. Oh, Roland V Drums Lite electronic drum kit, which was perfectly compatible with this thing. I made 808 sounds come out of this. But anyway, I'll show you how to test one of these without having a drum kit of any kind. So grab yourself a multimeter. It does not matter if it's a really old one, like from the 70s, like this thing. Set it to DC volts and get yourself a jack cable and connect one wire from your multimeter, like the positive, to the tip, and connect a negative from your multimeter to the ring or sleeve on your 1/4 inch mono jack cable. Then plug in your jack cable to your cymbal pad, and then whilst tightening the pad, observe the meter and see that small voltages are induced as you tighten the pad, and the harder you hit it, the bigger the voltage swings. That's what the piezo transducer is doing. It's picking up vibration and turning it into tiny voltages. It does exactly the same thing if the piezo transducer is in a guitar or whatever. Turns vibrations into voltages. It's the amplifying device that then determines what happens thereafter. So there you go. Cheers. Bye.